Hello and welcome to Health Talk. I'm Dr. Manny. Do you want to live forever? What if I told you that there is a plant called immortality herb that can boost longevity? It's true. And who's here to tell us all about it? The medicine hunter, Chris Killam, of course. Chris, thank you for being here and keeping me alive every single day of the week.
It is my greatest pleasure and privilege, Manny.
All right. Longevity herb.
Longevity herb.
Immortality herb. That's what we call it, right? Immortality herb. So what is the miracle herb that we're talking about today?
We're talking about a Chinese and Southeast Asian plant called Jiaogulan. Unfamiliar name, strange to pronounce, but this is something that has been consumed that we know of for maybe a couple thousand years in certain parts of Asia.
So it's a type of tea?
It is. It's actually a bush that grows. It's a vine, and you pick the leaves and you make a tea out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things we're saying that this improves longevity. How do we know that it improves longevity?
We kind of do and we kind of don't, to be fair. In China's Guishan province, people regularly drink this tea, and they're known to live longer than people in other provinces.
So what are we talking about? They die at the age of 100? They die at the age of 90?
You know, in these kinds of cultures, again, we don't honestly know. I go to places where people don't actually even know their age. They say, well, I think, you know, I was born. They don't actually know.
Right.
But it does appear that Jiaogulan makes a contribution to a longer, healthier life. That part seems pretty certain.
All right, let's talk about the chemistry of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What does it do chemically? Because I know that in your talking points you talk about, helps cholesterol, helps with diabetes. How does it do that?
Well, researchers in the 1970s in Japan started to look into the chemistry of this plant. You know, all of these herbs contain not one, not two, but many hundreds of compounds. And what they found was that there were compounds in Jiaogulan leaf similar to or identical to some of the compounds in ginseng, which we know to be very, very beneficial to health. Really well studied, used for a long time. And so those compounds in ginseng are known as ginsenosides. Now, this Jiaogulan plant, it's not associated with ginseng at all, but it contains many of these compounds. Only what they've discovered is that while ginseng contains about 28 of these, Jiaogulan contains 82 of these.
So it's more bang for your buck.
Way more bang for your buck.
All right. So let me taste it because I want to see. Now, so this is made into a tea, right?
It's made into a tea.
All right.
And we know a lot about the health benefits of this, Dr. Manny. We know that it's what's called an adaptogen. It helps you to adapt to all different forms of mental and physical stress.
Thank you.
It also happens to taste good. Cheers, Dr. Manny. I'm spilling it all over your beautiful lucite desk here.
It could use a little dash of rye whiskey, but otherwise...
A dash of rye whiskey?
It's drinkable. It's drinkable. It's
Would that be purely for blood-thinning properties?
If you're going to live, you might as well live happy, right?
There's that. There's that. We know that this is...
Right, so it's like a tea, sweet. You know, it's not my kind of tea, but... Now, how often should I drink this,
if you want to live...
To get the 82... Forever boost?
A couple of cups a day.
A couple of cups a day.
Now, I've got tea bags here.
Right. So you can get this commercially.
You can get this commercially.
In a good,
some natural food stores. Right. Online, there are lots of Jiaogulan teas. Not expensive. This isn't one of these crazy things that's expensive. Lowers LDL cholesterol. Improves the actual function of the heart, so the extent to which the heart pumps blood,
the contractility, which is very, congestive heart failure issues. Helps
to stabilize blood sugar.
Good.
So beneficial for at least helping to mitigate the risk of type 2 diabetes. Very, very good for the immune system. No
side effects as far as the caffeine effects?
It might possibly promote unexpected erections.
Wow.
That's a side effect.
Now, that's a big problem.
Or a front effect.
That's a big problem.
That's a big problem.
I know. All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for giving me another tool.
My great pleasure.
To stay healthy in the future. Thank you.
My great pleasure.
And if you have any health questions, tweet me at Dr. Manny on Fox. Until next time, I'm Dr. Manny.